Yesterday, the governor of Kirinyaga County, or the other day, made some comments in public while addressing the people of Kirinyaga and while addressing the people of the Mount Kenya region. Governor Anne Waiguru spoke about some recent allegations that have been made by by the budget controller, and how the politics of the Mount Kenya region are running, where she defended a 4 million breakfast budget. Now, Kenyans were asking, Madam Governor, tell us, why do you need 4 million in the county budget for breakfast only? And after the budget of Kirinyaga County was audited, it was realized that millions and millions of shillings, over about 400 million, are missing. Now it's clear that misappropriation of funds under Governor Anne Mombi Waiguru's era as the governor of Kirinyaga County is currently happening. And now, remember, in the elections of the year 2022 in Kirinyaga County, and even beyond 2022, the woman that brought President William Ruto in Kirinyaga County and Moso became an iron lady and a defender of the Asla Nation narrative and the wheelbarrow narrative is none other than Purity Ngirici. She was the women representative of Kirinyaga County and a gubernatorial aspirant of Kirinyaga County. But when Mombi Waiguru and Mombi Waiguru came into the UDA party, they denied Ngirici the chance to run for the gubernatorial seat through the UDA ticket, and that is where she went ahead to seek the gubernatorial seat through an independent candidate ticket, where she lost with a few votes to Waiguru. But many believed that there were irregularities in the 2022 general election, and Ngirici was supposed to be the governor of Kirinyaga County. Now, Waiguru said that you can do everything that you're doing, condemn the government, but one thing that the people of Mount Kenya should understand is that Ruto is working in the benefit of the people of the Mount Kenya region, which we all at one point can disagree. Because tell me how a governor who knows that even our county currently has a deficit of millions and billions of money not paid to county government officials, yet she says that the president is delivering to the people of the Mount Kenya region. Now remember, the president is expected to visit the Mount Kenya region. But to our surprise, President William Ruto had amended his differences with Ngirici. And Ngirici was one of those that offered their money, resources, even choppers to President William Ruto during the 2022 campaign. But Ruto alimuruka at one point. And after the elections and after the government was formed, President William Ruto tried to bring in Ngirici in his government. Ngirici clearly runs Mwea town. She clearly runs Mwea constituency. She is the Iron Lady of Kirinyaga County. You can't compare her with one Anne Mombi Waiguru in terms of influence and in terms of how people love her. President William Ruto had offered her a position in his government. But it seems that no matter what President William Ruto will do, Ngirici is not going to board this a broad-based government narrative, while she knows that her people are still suffering. You know, Anne Waiguru knows it's her last term as the governor of Kirinyaga. What can she do? Can she deliver? This is a time to eat. This is a time to accommodate, to consolidate resources so that she will be supporting one candidate who will win. She is looking to support a candidate that will win the election in the year 2027 so that she will win a cabinet position under the 2027 government. And she can't do that by delivering to the people. But Ngirici knows she hasn't vied, but she has a chance to becoming the next governor of Kirinyaga County. And she would lose that if she goes ahead to welcome President William Ruto in the Mount Kenya region without darting the problems that the people of the Mount Kenya region and the Kenyans at large are facing. And that is why today she organized a rally in Kirinyaga County. In the said rally, she was giving seedlings, maize seedlings to the people to plant during this rainy season. She was also giving 2,000 Kenyan shillings to the people of Kirinyaga so that to facilitate their transport. Are we together? A mammoth of crowd showed up at the said rally that was organized by Ngirici. Many were expecting that Ngirici would be warming the ground for President William Ruto's visit in the Mount Kenya region, which is expected starting from 1st of March this year. I mean 1st of April. But Ngirici turned out to play the card of depopularizing and dismantling the government of President William Ruto and calling a spade a spade instead of a spade a big spoon. Are we together? And that is what will define how President William Ruto will be received. Now, if people like Ngirici, who have never sworn their allegiance to Rigathi Gachagua and have been in the government, are currently shifting and saying things as they are supposed to be said, what should President William Ruto expect in the Mount Kenya region? Apart from Ngirici, we have another lady governor in the Mount Kenya region and who has also benefited from the Kenya Kwanza administration and also the UDA party. That is none other than the governor of Embu County, Governor Cecil Mbarire. Now, the UDA party. Now, when you look at it, you will realize that Embu County is one of the counties that recently want nothing to do. I have told you several times, like, kama kuna county ambayo imegeuka kuwa kondele for President William Ruto recently is Embu County. Remember, Ruto, the first time that he visited Mount Kenya region after the impeachment of Gachagua, where he met with Gachagua and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta at the consecration of one bishop in Embu County, was in Embu, and Ruto was called while Gachagua and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta were cheered up. Now, also, the current Cabinet Secretary of Public Service, Justin Muturi, is the son of the people of Embu. Now, the people of Embu have been in a way rejecting anything affiliated to President William Ruto, and that's why Muturi doesn't want to involve himself with the tour that President William Ruto will be carrying forward in the Mount Kenya region. So, Governor Cecil Mbarire, in a way, she is also sending signals to Kithure Kindiki. Ngirici is also sending signals to Kithure Kindiki. They are telling Professor Kithure Kindiki. Mount Kenya East comprises of, Kirinyaga is part of Mount Kenya East if you look closely, Embu County, Tharaka Nithi County and Meru County. But you, Professor Kithure Kindiki, has been quiet as our resources are being diverted to other counties. So how do you expect us to welcome the president in the Mount Kenya region with open arms? And I want you to listen to what Ngirici said today. Ndio muelewe aswa what we mean by this.
Sana.
Now sikiza.
Sisi zote tunalia juu yake.
Serikali.
Tunalia juu ya education. Ndio. Tunasema ile university model ni mbaya.
Ni mbaya.
Ndio. Tunasimama tena tunasema hii NHIF sababu iliisha, sasa hii SHA imekuja pia imetupea matatizo. Ndio?
SHA.
Sasa tunaambia serikali.
And one thing by the way, the other day when Waiguru was speaking, she spoke with a lot of arrogance, telling the people of Kirinyaga, mnasema SHA ifanyi na watu wenye wanaongea SHA ifanyi hawako kwa serikali, and she was referring to women representative Jerry Maina. She was referring to other leaders, including the senator of Kirinyaga. Now, here comes Ngirici saying also SHA is not working. And she, Mombi Waiguru, said that SHA is working. Now, how should we continue believing that the tour of President William Ruto in the Mount Kenya region will change anything? And that is why Ngirici has taken a stand. She's saying, I am not going to be quiet at a time that my people needs me to speak. Kithure Kindiki, you have to speak for us, you have to stand your ground, and you have to be a man. Wacha kukua mtu muoga. Are we together? And continuing, nataka uendelee kusikiza yale ambayo yanaendelea na yale ambayo Ngirici anayasema.
Elected the government. Si ndio? Tulichaguana, mlichaguana mkichaguana. Mnataka mtendewe haki na serikali ambayo mlipea kura. Hiyo ni ukweli ama ni urongo? Saa hii the government of Uhuru Kenyatta walianzia ile dam ya Viva Dam, si ndio? Na hiyo dam ya Viva Dam haijafika ile full potential yake ya ukulima ya hapa Mwea kwa sababu hizi canals hazijaisha. Wakati siasa ilikuwa inafanywa, kama watu wa Mwea tukaambiliwa kwamba hiyo dam itamalizwa, si ndio? Now as the people of Mwea, we are demanding from the government that it is our right wakuja watutengeneze hiyo canal, ndio tuweze kutumia hiyo maji na tutengeneze ukulima, tuweze kuwa na chakula mingi ya kupea watu Kenya mzima.
Now that is what we mean by a politician that knows what is right for their people. You can't be, uwezi kuwa unalamba kila mtu. I know one Cecil Mbarire is quiet, but in real sense behind the curtains, she also agrees that things are not right. And that's why I told you, the meeting that President William Ruto called with the governors and also members of parliament from the Mount Kenya region, aliambiwa, Bwana President, it's not the time. This is the very wrong time for you to return to the Mount Kenya region. You have to at least have major projects that you're going to launch. You have to at least work on mobilizing a concrete ground for you, because that's what you enjoyed in the Mount Kenya region. But Rais akawambia, I am not going to continue giving Rigathi Gachagua a grace period behold the 6 months that he has had. So it's my time to return in the Mount Kenya region. So Ngirici anamwambia, this is a clear message. You are not welcome, Mr. President. Haujakaribishwa. SHA haifanyi, education model haifanyi, vitu vingi ambavyo uliahidi havifanyi. Haijalishi tulifanya kazi pamoja, but one thing that should be clear is that we are not for you if you are not going to give us what we want. Another thing, also, the inclusion of one Raila Amolo Odinga in the government has taken over the Mount Kenya region development, and also Raila is expected to benefit from about 80% of the cabinet slots from the Mount Kenya region. So, Kithure Kindiki, what are you doing? That is the question that Akina Ngirici are currently asking him. Because you are the kingpin and you are the leader who should be speaking for the mountain. Are you speaking for the mountain or are you speaking for the president? And your maana, Mr. Kithure Kindiki has been so quiet. It seems that the fear has gotten into him. He himself has a Thanksgiving in Tharaka Nithi County, his home county. But that Thanksgiving is so unpopular. So people are wondering, leaders are wondering, where should we sow our legends to? If the man that we gave the mandate to be our representative is not doing what he was supposed to do. Now, what Ngirici is speaking, she is speaking Rigathi Gachagua's language and the language of the supporters of Rigathi Gachagua. Nakwambia, ground inaenda kuwa mbaya. For the president in the Mount Kenya region, he has to spend millions and even billions if he wants to at least get a crowd. Wadau, maoni ni kwako. Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video.